So folks, I have been doing this for long enough to know what it looks like to be an authority in ethical health insurance sales. And I have been doing this long enough to know that I want to pass it along to you guys, and I'm going to do that for free. If you want to know more, reach out to me, but here you go. There's about 5 ways that you can do health insurance. You can do this through your employer. An employer is financially incentivized to pay a certain amount of your premium, and whatever they pay, they get to write it off on their taxes. And the overall total cost is so much that it pays the doctors very, very well. They aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. They're doing this because they're getting paid for it. Doctors are good people. They like getting paid just like you do. So this is not a bad thing, but this is how this works. Then you have the marketplace plan. You can go onto the marketplace. This actually pays doctors relatively well by context or in context of everything else that's out there. For example, a Blue Cross plan might pay your doctors in the ballpark of about 600% of the Medicare fee schedule. You can then do a health share. I really like health share. Health share has limitations for pre-existing conditions, and there's a lot of different health shares out there. Christian Health Share Ministries is the OG when it comes to health shares out there. They're also the lowest cost option on the market. I'm not getting paid to say this. You don't have to trust me on it. Go do your homework. And then there is, what have we done so far? We've done marketplace, we've done employer programs, health shares, private options. You're in Texas, so Texas Farm Bureau is a good one. Shout out to Adam Rogers out there. And you've got Trident Medical, which is another really great. You've got a newer one on the market called LifeX. I know nothing about these people, but I've heard good things from people that I trust. So these are all options that you can do to take care of yourself and your family. And different ones are going to cost different options, and there's different strategies about all of this, depending on your needs and the practicalities of the time frame in that year. So again, employer programs, marketplace, health share, and private options. Oh, supplementals. Supplementals is another good one. If you're trying to spend the least amount of money possible while still making sure that you've got some kind of benefit if something big and nasty happens to you, look at lump sum benefit policies, critical illness policies, accident policies. Make sure it's a lump sum benefit. Aflac has the most market share, in my opinion, when it comes to a good supplemental policy, but they're a per service policy. I've got enough experience with Aflac to know, not extensive, just enough to know that they're an excellent product with atrocious admin. Which is why I sold enough to get a little bit of the crystal duck, and once I realized what was really going on in company politics and everything else, I got the heck out of there. So great product. The best cancer policy you are ever going to find is offered by Aflac. If that's important to you, go check them out. I think we can also do that in-house here. But if you have questions, let me know.